Hello and welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be the weekly reading for February 1st through the 7th. This is for twin flames and soulmates that are currently in separation. Please keep in mind that these readings are general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that masculine and feminine stand more for an energy than a gender. So again, whatever side resonates with you, that is your message. If you'd like a personal reading, all the information is below. Please like, subscribe, and share, of course. And there was something else I want to say. Oh, the different signs, they are coming. I know they're a little bit delayed, but they'll be all up before the week is over. And also, the readings, it's stated for the week, but energies, of course, can linger. So this may or may not occur this week. It may have already happened, or it may happen over the next couple of weeks. That was the other thing I want to say. So people are like, well, it didn't happen this week. It's like, well, because the energies can linger a little bit. What I have here is the overview of what's going on. And here is advice for them both. Here is what the masculine is thinking, what he's feeling. And again, I say he, but it could be either or. This is what the masculine would like the feminine to know. And one of these cards, I asked, well, why that card? And I was hoping just one would come out, but three came out. So there's a little bit extra on this side. The same questions as for the feminine. Now, what we have is, well, as I was shuffling, the first card that popped out, and I set it up on top here because I was thinking of the question, but I hadn't fully verbalized it yet, but that card jumped out, and the card is the Tower. So major change, major shock, major upheaval. Something is ending, possibly, and something is beginning, and this is an unexpected change. It's a little being a little afraid of what's to come, but knowing that it's kind of inevitable. And this is also from the universe because it's a major arcana. And also, sorry if I'm like pausing. And my thing is just because I'm like trying to organize and I'm thinking. So again, a quick sudden change is about to occur in this situation. And what we have is the King of Pentacles, the Sun, another major arcana, 10 of Pentacles, and then the Page of Swords. Now this says to me, somebody's coming to some money, perhaps. Somebody's ready to lay the groundwork of some foundation for something stable. There's been some illumination or wish to heal the situation, communication. 10 of Pentacles could symbolize an inheritance, a settlement of some sort, abundance and family life. King of Pentacles, again, is somebody who's financially secure, who's goal-oriented, has material satisfaction, security. So, as I mentioned in the other readings before, that there's some kind of offer that might want to come through. Could be romance, could be business, could be gifting some kind of either finances or something. There is something that is wanting to be exchanged, or a desire for an achievement of family life, healing, illumination on the whole situation, knowing what needs to be done, knowing what people want to do. And that obviously is to make some kind of move here and communicate that they want to come together, make some kind of offer. And what the masculine is thinking is scandal, change, new beginnings, and the Fool. So the masculine is ready, because again, perhaps now because they feel like they are ready, perhaps financially, to make a move. Some people could have been at a distance. Some people could have been, again, in codependent situations, and now they perhaps have come into some kind of financial abundance where they're ready to get out of that situation and make a move back towards the feminine. And they're obviously thinking of wanting a new beginning, wanting to take a leap of faith, wanting things to change for the better, hoping to heal the situation from the past. And what the feminine is thinking is, fair gray-haired man, troubleshoot, anxiety. And there he is, oh, Slim Shady, the dark-haired man. So the feminine is obviously still somewhat worried about if this person has changed at all. Are they still who they were? Is Slim Shady coming back around with the same old, trying to figure out a way to see the masculine differently, perhaps as someone who's learned, grown, matured through this experience? Again, so that they can feel safe enough to entertain this idea of possibly coming back together or doing some kind of thing together, again, business, whatever it may be. Because remember, they kept saying, keep an open mind, let things unfold naturally, let things happen slowly, start off with just getting to know each other again, seeing how things go, and see how you can compromise, if you can come to some kind of mutual agreement on how to proceed forward, or what type of relationship you'd like to have, or if you're open to, again, seeing if romance can bloom again. But there is still some anxiety here. But the feminine is trying to figure out a way to overcome that worry about this person not really having changed, about old behaviors coming through, or repeated karmic cycles, or whatever it is. So she still has some worries. The masculine is very optimistic, or he's trying to be, hoping that things will change, because perhaps, again, the feminine doesn't really know what's been going on this side doesn't really know what's been going on this side, because perhaps there hasn't been much communication. So nobody knows where the other person really stands, or what have they learned. Is change possible? Because again, maybe these talks haven't happened yet, but they're coming. And what the masculine is feeling about the feminine in the situation, we have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally, which is what I was just saying. Wanting to take a leap of faith, throw caution to the wind, and see if things can get better. And then we had keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So the masculine's trying to keep an open mind in regards to this situation. Possible romance again, especially if you guys were just friends before, or maybe it was a friends with benefits, or maybe you were in a long-term relationship, whatever it was. They're trying to keep an open mind about the situation. And they want to have heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And then again, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So again, as I mentioned, I know I just said again twice. It's late, people. There might be some kind of, you got finances here. This is all about money, money. There's something going on here in regards to funds. Either still playing somewhat of an issue, or again wanting to make some kind of offer to come together to do some kind of business together, or give some kind of settlement. Maybe somebody owes somebody money, whatever it is. And then what the feminine is feeling, with the masculine, we have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, what she's trying to do, even though she's stressed out. And we have past life relationship. You have known each other before, because of course this is someone from your past. And then we have wedding. The situation involves marriage, and then getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This kind of goes with heart-to-heart conversations. So they're both wanting again to take this step. Feminine is still a bit leery for her own reasons. Masculine's wary for their own reasons. And the wedding card, this card usually means, a union of some sort. Maybe you guys were married. Maybe you were going to get married. Maybe you are going to get married. Maybe that's a sign, or you're hoping to. Or again, it's just a coming together in union, a union that could possibly result in marriage. And again, she's trying to have optimism somewhat in the situation. Let me see. Do some clarifiers here, because we're 12 minutes in. We got a little bit of time. See the Fool for the masculine. The Fool. The Fool. Oof. We got Il Ladro. It's the Thief. The Fool. Morte. It's the Death card. Complete and total detachment, or something coming to an end. And then we have Il Menio, which is strong bond, union, marriage, soulmate, twin flame relationship. And then we have L'Amica, which is again the friend, the confidant, the one you can trust, the one that was reliable, there for you, that you have a strong connection to. And then we have L'Amante, which is the female lover, or someone who's kind of hiding her feelings a bit. And then we have Militare. So, again, it's the masculine is perhaps Il Ladro. It's the thief, but it could mean somebody who's missing somebody. It could be when they left, when things ended. They're missing the person, and because of the way things ended, and they're wanting to get the feminine's love back. But they know it's going to be a little difficult. And let me see. We have Gran Signore. It's man of high society, or somebody who's, again, feeling good about themselves, having the confidence, kind of like the King of Pentacles, appearing as somebody who's got their shit together, basically, trying to convince the feminine that they're no longer the dark-haired man, that they're working on their stuff, but they're really again, and some of them might be trying to leave and end their current relationship in order to get back with the feminine. Again, it could have been somebody who was just a friend, or friends with benefits, or a long-term relationship, whatever you guys were. You know, they know it's going to be difficult to get your affections back, but they're hoping that things will change. Troubleshoot. We have Donna Maritata, which is the married lady. And then we have La Costanza, which is to persevere. And then we have hope. And this was on troubleshoot. So maybe she's, you know, hoping that and things will work out, wanting to persevere. Again, we have the Donna Maritata, which is the married lady, and then we have wedding. So maybe you two were married, or you're wanting to marry this person. But which one should I do? let's think. Which should I go here or should I go here? I do over here. What the masculine would like the feminine to know. We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So this is saying that they want to spend time with you. Again, like I think I mentioned them, I don't know, in this video or ones previously, that some people are preparing to travel, to come and visit, to have these conversations, to find out where they stand. And then the masculine also wants you to free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So again, free yourself from anything that might be holding you back from perhaps giving this person another chance. Free yourself. Taking back control of your life could also play into this finances and career. Wanting to free you from your current financial situation. Again, maybe offering some kind of help. And then we have, this could be the one, you've already met the romantic partner you seek, so they're thinking about you in that way. And then we have reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. And then we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Now, this is what the masculine wanted the feminine to know. So, of course, when I see the deception card, I'm like, well, why this? Now, this could also mean that the masculine has been hiding how they feel. Saying they feel one way and really they feel another, that they really have feelings for you. Or it's wanting to, again, discuss the deceptions from the past. And then I said, well, why deception? And then we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Now, this is the deception card. It's either, again, they were unsure about their feelings, or they were hiding their feelings, and divine timing is going to play a big part in this situation, because both people have to be on the same page. Both people have to be ready. Both people have to want this. So the divine timing could have come into play also with this financial situation. Again, people might have been stuck in their current codependent situations, not feeling like the grand seigneurie, not feeling like they had anything to offer. But now they do, or they're wanting to. And they're either wanting you to pay attention to what it is that they're going to be offering, love, finance, whatever it is, both. But they want you to know that this is what they want. They're thinking about having this with you. What the feminine would like the masculine to know is release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And then we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. healing family issues, learning and forgiving. Then we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And then romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So again, the release your ex is also trying to release the past, forgive, healing the things, knowing what this relationship is. But again, there's fear here. Codependency, and I said, why codependency? And it said romantic feelings, because they're afraid to love this person again. They're afraid of being hurt, which fits in with what's going on up here. But again, they're trying to trust, trying to figure out a way. But again, trust is difficult. Once that's been broken, it's very hard to get it back. And it's never really gotten back perfectly. It's like this thing that still kind of lingers in the background. Even though you try, it's going to take time. It's going to take time and consistent effort. What the advice is for them both is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So the universe is saying there's obviously chemistry here. There's obviously an attraction here. The separation possibly had to happen. The tower had to happen so people could wake up, so people could address themselves, their own behaviors, their own thoughts, their own actions, their own everything, to learn, to grow. But it's about now being present. And it is safe to open your heart. Proceed with caution, but they're encouraging you to give it a chance. And then also we have optimism. I expect good things to happen, and they do. It's about thinking positively. And then we have the Mother card. I open my heart to my mother's humanness and her divinity. Now, this card has come out before, as well as the Father card. Mother card has come out on the masculine side. Father card has come out on the feminine side. Again, it's that wounding. What did love look like to you as a child? People that got mommy issues and daddy issues. Maybe you didn't feel like you received the love that you should have gotten from your parents, whichever one it was. And for some, it is the mother. I think a lot of the masculines maybe didn't feel like they received the love that they should have from the mother. Again, depending on what situation that they grew up in. And so therefore, they entered into relationships. It started a pattern of behavior of defending and building up defense mechanisms to keep oneself from being hurt, entering into codependent relationships, entering into shallow kind of relationships, ones where you like the person, they're serving a need, they're serving a purpose, whether it's helping to pay the bills, providing you with a place to live, keeping you from being lonely, because people fear being alone. So it's like they go from relationship to relationship to relationship. It's because there's something within them that needs to be addressed and healed so that they can be whole on their own and not enter into relationships on a need basis. And for some, it has to do with the mother, as I said. So perhaps they were always kind of looking for their mother's love and the romantic partners that they sought, but still feared fully investing into those relationships because they thought they would be hurt in the same way that their mother hurt them. I'm just throwing a little kind of psychology thinking into it because the Mother card is here. And then we have miracle. I trust in God to know the perfect solution to this situation. And then caring. Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, others, and the world. So it's about loving oneself, being optimistic, trying to still have feelings and caring and compassion and understanding for the other person. Have those talks, believe that miracles can occur. It is safe to attempt this again. For some of you, don't quote me on that, because if you're dealing with people that, but I guess, like I said, everyone's situation is different. That's why personal reading is best. And be like, well, you said to go for it, and I went for it, and you turned out to be a jerk again. It says, well, this is the chance that is taken. But the point of it is that as long as you are different, then that situation will affect you differently. You'll go into it different. So if anything similar pops up again, you'll handle it differently. That's where the universe tests you to see if you've learned the lessons. And if you have, wonderful. If not, well, then not. Then it's, why the hell did I waste my time again? But all again is a lesson. And on that note, my lovelies, send you love and light. Wish you healing and luck in regards to this and anything else you might be going through. And look for the different signs. They'll be coming out this week for the month. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.